Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Young Sheldon. This is the 16th episode of the 6th season. Hope guys have been enjoying it so far. Hey, if you like to watch today's full episode, it is available for the link in the description below. Just click on it, put a password in, and enjoy. It's been crazy, hasn't it? You know, the last few episodes have been absolute madness. You know, we've had the baby. We've had, well, not like the breakup of, Mary and George, but like the fallout, the aftermath. Do you know what I mean? Like, she seen him with Brenda. Well, they was only sat at the hospital, but she could see that it was more than just a friendship vibe. And then obviously he's accused her of having the same kind of vibe with Pastor Rob, which it is true, to be honest. Both of them have been doing the same thing and been keeping it a secret. And, you know, when they both been called out and they've gone into the attack, to be honest, you know what I mean, and gone after the other person, she's spending the time at, you know, her mum's house and he's in the house on his own. You know, Missy, she's feeling like nobody's spending any time with her who cares about her, and she's packed up and she's bounced, you know what I mean? So like the end of the episode finished, last one anyway, with Sheldon trying to have a conversation with Missy, but Missy's not there. Her bed was empty. George sat in front of the TV having a beer on his own, you know, empty house. He had Mary in bed with Connor, and we've seen obviously Georgie and Mandy struggling to be new time parents, to be honest. Not doing anything bad, just obviously the no sleep, the vomit, the throw up, you know what I mean, the constant crying. It's taken a toll, but I think it's been really interesting. It's very good so far, and I've been very much enjoying this season. Hopefully guys are too, and if you do enjoy today's episode, please smash like, it really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Uh-oh.
Hi, $10 on pump, whichever that one is.
Are you young to be driving?
Well, I'm just pumping gas for my dad. He's in the bathroom. I'm on pump number 3. You?
Two.
It's Missy. I stole my dad's truck. I'm running away. Wanna come?
You're running away? It sounds dangerous.
Oh, well, my dad taught me how to drive, and
I'm messing with you. Come and get me. Why didn't we do this years ago? My feet wouldn't reach the pedals.
Dad,
Wait.
wake up, there's a problem.
It's gonna be a panic station.
It's Saturday morning and no one's cooking bacon.
So go cook bacon.
But Mom cooks bacon.
Hey, make your stupid bacon happy.
I've been better.
what about somewhere with a beach? Like California?
We've already driven 5 hours east, so we might want to keep heading that way.
East. You really are smart.
I want you to know I'm here when you're ready to talk.
I mean, if you want a beach, then Florida's in the right direction.
Ignore me. I'm eating your bacon.
You know there's a more spatially efficient way to do that.
It's good enough.
Is that what you tell your football players?
I make them run laps.
Shelly, how you doing, baby?
I'm alright, although the dishwasher looks like it was loaded by Gustav Dalian. He won a Nobel Prize in physics and was blind.
What do you mean you didn't see my truck outside?
It's not out front.
The hell's my truck? 86 Ford F-250.
You mentioned you had a daughter. Any chance she saw something?
I doubt it. She didn't even come out of her room.
You haven't seen her at all?
No, she's mad at me.
Missy?
Son of a bitch.
You're breaking so many laws right now.
I feel like Thelma and Louise.
Me too.
I mean, do you know what, right? I'm actually really surprised that they haven't been pulled over. Yeah, okay, I'm filling up at the gas station, you know, you can get away with dad's in the bathroom, I'm filling it up for him. Yeah, it's plausible. People, you know, people will look and say, oh, she looks young, but you get away with it. But driving, going to places, diners, eating, dashing, driving, do you know what I mean? Like, you would think somebody would see you and pull you over. But it's interesting. You'd be in so much shit, wouldn't you? Once your parents get hold of you. Honestly, you really, really would. It's going to be interesting, though. But, like, maybe, again, like, I'm not saying it's justified and I'm not backing her doing it. Obviously, she's breaking the law. But, like, maybe she could turn around and say, look, this is what I have to do, the extreme, to be noticed around here. You know, if I don't do something like this, I'm never even acknowledged. No one even speaks to me. You forget about me, you leave me around. Like, I'm literally everybody's last thought. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, I've done something wrong, but I'm everyone's first thought now. Do you know what I'm saying? Just get me involved. Think about me all the time.
I did not know she was missing.
I thought she was giving me the silent treatment. You know, teenage girls. I don't.
Moody, moody, moody. At 6:15, she made a plate of food and took it to her room. Well, at 7:22, she had to use the restroom, but she had to wait because my dad was in there, probably due to all the beers. At 9:15, I brought her a can of Raid for the Ants, and she told me to go to hell, which was rude. And then at 11:06, I tried to communicate with her via walkie-talkie to no response.
That's a tune though, isn't it?
There's a cop. Be cool, be cool.
Any word? No, none of her friends have heard from her. Are
The police looking for my truck, but still no sign.
What about Paige?
they still in touch?
They saw each other a few weeks ago, although Paige was quite inebriated.
What?
It means drunk.
We know what it means.
Linda, this is Mary Cooper. I'm sorry to call out of the blue, but is Missy there with Paige? Missy has run away, and we thought
That my daughter would have something to do with it?
Oh, no, I'm not accusing her.
No, that's exactly something she would do.
Hey, can I drive?
Better not. My dad'll be pretty mad if something happens to his truck.
Hey, maybe we should change our names.
Really?
I mean, I hate my name. I'm thinking Ginger.
I'm gonna pick Susan. No, Susie. Much cuter.
Do you know what, right? The thing is, it's all rainbows and sunshines in the early stages. Do you know what I'm saying? But, like, you do realise that you miss your family and they're there for you more than you actually think. And also, you miss the comforts of people do, I won't say doing everything for you, but like the home feeling of that, you know, your mum being there, somebody to talk to, somebody to lean on, you know what I mean? Like, do you need to nip here or there or need some advice? Like, something dead easy. That's nothing to even do with like food, which she's got to get, and you know what I mean, and location to stay, which she's got to find, you know what I mean? Like, just the fact that go cold turkey with no communication, you start to realise that you always had somebody, Connie, Sheldon, your dad, you know, Georgie, Mandy, or whatever. It's even speaking to Billy. Somebody was always there to be somebody to listen and speak to. You don't have that no more. You know what I mean? And you realise, she probably, that, like, it's not as bad as she thought it was. Okay, I understand where she's coming from. She does feel left out, and she probably has to do something drastic to get everybody to realise that. But her life at home isn't bad. It's just that she does feel like she's always searching for the attention.
Blaming both of us.
So we weren't supposed to punish her? Kids do stupid stuff, parents yell at them.
Yeah, y'all did it to me. I'm gonna do it to my kid.
She was right. She does get ignored around here.
I like being ignored. Let me get away with all kinds of stuff.
Narrow down the search, I've identified points of interest to teenage girls. The big four: malls, beauty salons, horse stables, and roller rinks.
This isn't about you.
But it's a good start. Why don't you go narrow that down even more?
You know, I heard there's a place in Florida where you can get a job as a mermaid. Really? Really?
Don't get mad at me, but you are a genius. Oh, crap.
Well, how fast are you going?
I'm not going too fast. Maybe I'm going too slow. Should I speed up?
Don't speed up. What are you doing?
I don't know.
We're cousins. You're 16. You forgot your license at home, and we're on the way to the hospital to visit our grandma.
I'm only 13. I stole my dad's truck, and we didn't pay for breakfast or dinner. We just left.
Okay.
At least she gave a fake name. You know, I've never actually thought about it before, right? But like, she is a child genius. Well, smart than average person. So like, you know, realistically, you'd want to use that in the world. But what if she didn't want to, and she wanted a simple job? Remember when John worked in the supermarket and everybody was like, mate, you're wasting it. And I was saying, mate, he's not wasting it because he spent 50 years or whatever using it. You know what I'm saying? Now he just wants to sit back and chill and just see his time out. But like, she would be wasting it. And it would be annoying, everybody telling you, do this, do this, do this. And you're like, I don't want to. I want to literally live my life. I want to be, I don't know, a lifeguard at, you know, the beach. I want to just sit there in the sun and chill. Do you know what I mean? Like, something simple. I was like, yeah, but you're a genius. Yeah, but I don't care. Like, I didn't ask to be. I just want to do what makes me happy. Mate, that is where it would get tough, because everybody would be on your back all the time. Do this, do this. And it would get overwhelming and too much when you're just like, just leave me alone. And I kind of get it. I never really thought of it from the side. Like,
When hungry, I could make sandwiches.
No thanks.
I'm hungry.
I could eat.
Well, make yourself a sandwich.
A big fan of actor Luke Perry.
Who is that?
He plays Dylan on Beverly Hills 90210.
The show not only takes place, but is also filmed in Los Angeles, California. That's obviously where she's heading.
They found him.
Oh, thank God.
Where are they?
About an hour east of Baton Rouge.
You know where Luke Perry is? Let me speak to them.
Mad?
If my daughter stole my car and ran away, I'd be mad.
Are you taking us to jail?
No.
Why not?
I got a kid your age. I get it.
Last month, she swiped my credit card and bought a plane ticket to Hawaii. Non-refundable.
School and home. That's it. No TV, no friends, no shoes. Let's see her run away barefoot.
Everything okay? Yes. I've just been staying across the street taking care of our granddaughter.
Barry and I used to keep a bunch of stuff bottled up, and we know how that turned out.
Not getting divorced.
Yeah, over my dead body.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's going to end.
Perhaps when she gets back, we can take her in for a brain scan.
Maybe what Missy needs is for us all to be a little understanding. What were you gonna do for money?
I don't know. I would have figured something out.
Yeah, she's an actual genius.
Saying, I have a good relationship with Missy. Yeah, I taught her how to throw a ball. Taught her how to drive. Hey, she made it all the way to Louisiana without getting into an accident. I think I did a pretty good job.
She helped us realize we were staying in our marriage for the wrong reasons, and it would be better for everyone if we split.
Sure, it was better for Paige.
Paige's issues have nothing to do with our divorce.
Okay, we all have our stuff.
How does it know?
It calculates the speed based on the Doppler shift of the reflected radio waves.
My brother's like that too, but she's way more fun. 91.
All right, buckle up.
Yes!
Need a break? I could drive for a bit.
I'm okay.
You are not hanging out with Paige anymore.
That's not fair. It was my idea, not Paige's.
You really think that's helping your case?
This marked the beginning of what our family would come to call Missy's difficult period.
Paige's mum is way off the mark in terms of, you know, she said, oh yeah, we spoke to the marriage counsellor and we decided that, you know, going our separate ways was the best for everyone, right? But in reality, obviously, it might have been just the best for them, you know, which is fine. You know what I mean? Like, some people stay in a marriage that's not great because they've got kids. Other people, yeah, will be like, look, we'll co-parent. We'll still be great parents. We can speak to each other civilly. And, you know, you live your life and have fun, and I'll live my life and have fun. You know, like right now, together living, we're not enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? We're just being parents. Why don't we just be parents collectively and friendly and enjoy our lives? And that's the path that they took. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's a bad one or a good one, but like, to be so naive in the thoughts of thinking, mate, us splitting up has nothing to do with how Paige is acting out. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, look at, ever since they broke up, all of Paige's actions have stemmed from that breakup. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she went into the phase where she was stealing stuff, do you know what I mean? She's been partying, and like, it's all because of her parents breaking up. Now, her parents would never know it would have these repercussions to the child when they're doing it. And obviously, their life was miserable, and they took action against it. You know what I'm saying? But to totally think that that's not played an impact on her, then you're massively mistaken. Because for me, anyway, personally, watching this and everything that she's done and how she's acted ever since that they divorced, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's all stemmed from them, obviously, separating. Okay, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out our channel today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry about that, son. Literally, like, as we just come to this end screen, I was just like, wow, mate, that sun is beaming through. It must have literally just brightened up, like, halfway through watching this. But, yeah, I've sorted it now. So, hopefully, a lot of the episode wasn't a big beaming light on the face. However, you know, Missy now, she's going to be watched like a hawk. Now, interestingly, you know, she didn't really receive any massive repercussions that we've totally seen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she was caught by the cop, who was actually really nice to her. She kind of, I wouldn't say she was understanding, but she didn't treat them as criminals. You know what I mean? She didn't arrest them, and she looked at it as if, you know, if my kid, this is the thing. This is the thing. I've said it before, a little tangent, I'll say it again, but I used to work at the arena at Manchester. I actually stopped doing it just up before, around when the Ariana Grande, you know, attack happened. But in there, you know, there was like a strict policy, like, you can't bring anything in, no candy, no drinks, nothing. And like, sometimes you be doing like a Disney on Ice concert, and like a little girl would bring in a packet of Skittles or some M&Ms, and you get these 40, 50-year-old people taking it off and throwing them in the bin. Mate, no, I'm not arsed. I just leave it. You know what I mean? I treated them like, mate, if that was my little girl, I would want them to go in with the M&Ms. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would treat them how I would want my little kid to be treated. And like, if my 13-year-old done something, like, I wouldn't want unless it was like hardcore. Like, I wouldn't want the whole of the weight of the law coming down on them. I'd want somebody to sit them to the side, tell them it's not good, and relay obviously all the rules and how everything should be and the repercussions that they could have faced to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be wrapped up and thrown in jail. Yeah, a good cop would be sitting them down, telling them how bad it is, call the parents, explain it to them, a bit of discipline in them, and that's like, that cop done all right. Honestly, I feel like it was good, and she took him on like a little joyride as well when he chased after somebody. So realistically, yeah, they stole the car. They stole again. Some food technically because he had breakfast and then dashed off. However, we didn't really see some hardcore repercussions in it. Mima kind of understood the whole situation when she was talking to Sheldon. Like, she observed the whole thing and she was saying the reason why Missy left is why X, Y, and Z, and she was correct. She hit the nail bang on the head. That is literally the reason why she did leave. And it's obviously going to be interesting seeing the episodes coming, you know, in the next year. Are we going to stick with it or not? And what we're going to do with Missy, with Mary and George, you know, are we going to consistently go at them back and forth? Or are they going to try and rebuild the relationship? Do you know what I mean? I feel like at the start of the season, it was very good. It was close. It was fun. It was all happy family. It was great. Obviously, we've had this little bit of last few episodes, but obviously, I don't want them to break up. But at this stage of the show, with the storylines we've got going, I don't care for their beef. I want to see Mandy. I want to see, you know, the baby. I want to see how George is acting. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want them to be grandma and granddad. Like, this is what I want to see. Well, she's Nana. I don't want to see them beefing. We've got this whole decent storyline going. It's going to change the whole family and everybody can get involved and have fun. I want to see that. You know what I mean? So I don't know how long this is going to drag. I'm actually not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that obviously I don't like it when these characters I enjoy going through some sort of like breakup or whatnot or conflict. It's a bit of awkwardness on the screen because you like both of them and sometimes you don't know who to stick up for. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting. I'm really enjoying it though. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hope the guys did too. If you enjoyed it, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you need. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.